think it's time to address the MCSG problem and the situation and all that. And I'm just gonna go through it really quick. So, yeah, basically survival games is over. It's dead. It's not really gonna be uploaded. It's not really gonna be played. It's not really gonna be any of that anymore. It's kind of sad because I obviously started playing MCSG, like, survival games, Hunger Games, whatever you want to call it, whatever you go by, whether it be survival games or Hunger Games, whatever you call it. Yeah, it's basically just come to an end for kind of every aspect of Minecraft. At least the OG kind of Hunger Games that everyone used to play from 2012 to 2016, basically. That whole gap of kind of the same games every single time, and that's not gonna be a thing anymore. Which, like I said, it kind of sucks because that's how I started playing Minecraft. That's how I got into Minecraft and how I got into PC and all that was because of survival games, was because of Hunger Games, and yeah, I mean, it sucks. I mean, like I said, that's why I got into Minecraft. If it wasn't for, me watching Beijing Canadian videos, me watching Huawei and B-Boy, I never would have stuck to MCSG. I never would have stuck to Hunger Games, survival games. I never would have, stuck to it. I never would have played it as much as I did. And in turn, I probably wouldn't have ever played Minecraft. So, at this point, I don't know what I would be doing. I don't know if I'd still be in public school. I don't know if I'd still be in college. I don't know if I'd be playing any other game. I don't know. All I know is that I started with survival games, but I'm not going to be ending on survival games, obviously. But I think it's just kind of time to put SG down. It's been up for it's been a thing since 2011, 2012, basically ever since MCSG started, because that's what really made MCSG, or not even MCSG, that's what made Hunger Games and survival games popular, is MCSG. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of people on it every single day, and then you had YouTubers like Huawei, Graveyard, Cosmish, all of them. You had all of them, uploading, and then people, got attracted to it, and people started playing it. And that's why you had thousands of people every day. And I don't know, it just kind of sucks because the game mode that I started on, and the game mode that I honestly put the most hours into, is it's gone. It's gonna be gone. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably think this. I'm not sure if they say it, but I know a lot of people think this. But MCSG reopening was kind of the either do or die situation. It was either you do it, make a big comeback, get hundreds of people, maybe even 1,000 people a day playing it, or it was either what it is now. It fails miserably, and since it did fail and it didn't make a decent comeback, it's just kind of gonna be put down for good. And what I mean, obviously, is just the kind of main theme of Hunger Games, looting chests, getting full iron, and this doesn't include Mineplex or Happy. It doesn't really include 1.8 or higher SG. It basically just includes 1.7. So obviously MCSG, any other server that was trying to open while MCSG was closed, Blimp, Clash, SG Network, Orion, literally every other server, that's not going to be a thing anymore. Like I said, MCSG reopening was either a do or die, and unfortunately, I honestly just think that it took too much time. It was getting I think the first few weeks that it came out, it was getting hundreds and hundreds of players, whether it be E or NA, or even both overall. It was getting hundreds and hundreds of players, which was pretty good because you can only get through it from a Discord link. So if they would have opened it, they would have got probably 1,000, 2,000 players. But I mean, it's just it took too long. The hype was already dead within like a month or two. Nothing was getting updated. Nothing was changing. It didn't really seem like Chad wanted anything to do with it, to be honest. Didn't really seem like he himself didn't really want it to come back. It may have been just a spur in the moment thing, and it got a lot of people hyped, got a lot of people tweeting about it, got a lot of people just talking about it in general. And I don't know, I don't know. Like I said, it sucks. Like, but this is basically just the end of SG in general. I played SG from like 2014 to like 2018, like 4 years of nothing but basically playing SG. I also played other game modes like UHC and other like mini games and all that, but I definitely put like thousands and like probably like 3, 4, even probably 5,000 hours alone, and into like SG in general, like any SG, like 1.8, 1.7, whatever SG. I put like a year or two in the Nexus. I put a year in MCSG. I put like 2 years in the Badlands SG, even though I didn't play it that much. Just the hours and hours that I spent grinding, and I spent playing, and I spent just like trying to improve myself in SG, and now that it's led me up to this point, and just playing other game modes, and just just trying to have fun in Minecraft. And, it just sucks because, one of the main reasons why I wanted to make this video was because obviously MCSG is shutting down in April. So, other servers, obviously other SG servers that open up, if they do open up, if any do, it's not going to be the same. It never was, and it never was the same with MCSG. It was never, it was like MCSG, but it never had the MCSG feel. No matter how good you developed it, no matter how good you coded it, no other SG server like 1.7 felt like MCSG. It wasn't there. It wasn't that feeling. And even now, it still doesn't feel like MCSG. And I kind of feel like back in 2016 is when it really died, which kind of sucks because it was like almost 4 years ago. Coming up in October, it would have been 4 years ago. Which honestly, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a long time, but that is a very, very long time. And I'm not even meaning to ramble, but like I was saying, it sucks because I spent so much time. And what I've told a lot of people, literally what I've told like basically like everyone that knows me from like the SG community is MCSG took away a lot of my depression, a lot of my suicidal thoughts that I used to have. Obviously, I was like really depressed and suicidal back then, and whether people want to make fun of me or whether people just want to say whatever, MCSG helped me a lot. It took like I think it was a total of like 740 hours of gameplay, and that's only spending the time in game. That's not like AFKing in the hub. That's not talking to people in the hub. That's not waiting for a game to start. That's not nothing like that. It was straight, like, 3/4 of 1,000 hours. Like, basically 750 hours spent in-game playing survival games. And obviously, like, games can take anywhere from, like, 5 to, like, 30 minutes. But, yeah, MCSG did help me a lot. And I know for a lot of people, it was, like, a really bad community. It was toxic. It was, all that. But I don't know. Like I said, if people want to make fun of me or say whatever, MCSG helped me. Just it helped me enormously. Like I can't even imagine what I would have did if I didn't have MCSG to play. If it didn't keep me busy, if it didn't keep my mind occupied, I honestly don't know what would have happened. But I can promise you, it wouldn't have been good. So MCSG has helped me out a lot. It made me become, like, smarter at Minecraft in a way, made me become better at Minecraft. Obviously made me way better at bow. Not a lot of people are, I guess, as good as me at bow, because that's all I ever did in MCSG, at least in Deathmatch. All I did was bow, so I got a lot of my bow skills off of MCSG, just bow spamming in Deathmatch. So MCSG helped me in bow, and kind of just helped me like get used to Minecraft, like get used to hotkeying, get used to playing passive, playing aggressive, just like playing every type of style. And I don't know, SG in general is just like a really like good game mode to play if you're new, and it's like the most simple and easiest game mode on Minecraft that I can think of. That's also fun. And like I said, MCSG from like September 2015 to like October 2016 never really got boring. It was just something, I don't know exactly what it was, but all I know is that I wanted to be number one. I wanted to grind as like much as I can, because like I knew MCSG was obviously not gonna stay open forever. I knew that it was probably gonna shut down soon, because when I was like top 10, top 5, like even number 3, you know, it was only getting like a few like 500, 600 players a day. You know, it wasn't getting like the average like 2, 3, 4,000 that it was getting back in like, you know, 2013, 2014, 2015 even. So I don't know, overall, this is probably more than likely the end of 1.7 MCSG, or just SG in general. I'm not saying that you won't ever see another video on SG, whether it be 1.7, 1.8, but overall, this is like just the end of SG in general. I don't know, SG has been a thing since like 2011, and I'm honestly surprised it's made it like 9 years. I mean, people have been making servers on and off. In fact, I'm just rambling at this point, but you know, all these things are true, you know. But like I said, people try to make servers, and no other server will feel the same unless it's like made by Chad, and you know, it's owned by Chad, and you know, all the other stuff that people like the same kind of things that were happening in like 2013, 2014. There was never be another MCSG, and now that it's closing in April, I really do believe now that there won't be another opening of MCSG, and SG is just kind of gone. It's in its coffin, it's in its grave, it's just dead. I don't know, like I said, it lasted like 7, 8, 9 years. You know, it was good. You know, I'll probably still play SG, you know, here and there. I obviously don't play it anymore. But you know, I'll still play it here and there, and you know, I might upload like Mineplex SG, Hypixel SG if another server comes out that's 1.7 SG. I'll probably upload that. But for now, it's just kind of it's over with. It's the end. Like I said, I'm not saying you won't ever see another SG video from me again, but I mean, in general, this is just the end of SG. And like I said, it's really sad because this is obviously the first ever game mode that I played. It's what got me into Minecraft. It's what got me, you know, really, I guess even obsessed, addicted to Minecraft, if that's what you want to use. It just got me really wanting to play Minecraft more and more and more, and it made Minecraft fun. And now that it's, you know, that the actual server that brought it up, like brought SG to what it is today, is closing, and I really do 100% believe that it won't reopen, then this is the end. So, not the end of my channel, obviously. I'm going to still keep uploading, and I just wanted to kind of, you know, a little bit of an excuse to, you know, get a video. I don't really feel like recording like a long video and then editing it for like an hour or two. So, you know, a little bit of an excuse, but I did actually want to mention this and talk about it. Because, you know, I said I would in the last video. So, you know, I don't know. I might make another video talking about why it failed and just kind of go into detail on why it failed, because there's a lot of reasons why the reopening failed and why it probably didn't receive as much support as people probably would have thought when it first was announced and when it first was coming back. So yeah, time to put MCSG in the grave, in the coffin, and say goodbye to it. It was a good 4 years basically, and like just non-stop playing SG for like 4 years, so it was good. It was good. I mean, I still have like all the moments, I still have my SG videos, so you know, like people say, this isn't a time to like be sad. You know, even if anyone isn't sad, you know, I'm still kind of sad inside because you know it's ending and kind of all the hours I put into it and how much effort I put into it, how much work, you know, and how much dedication that I had to MCSG, just like Hunger Games, survival games in general. You know, it's crazy, but yeah, time to say goodbye, and like I said, it's more of a celebration because everything that happened. You know, me grinding so many games and so many wins on MCSG, getting like number 3, and just kind of my journey getting there. And you know, like I said, I still have like all my other videos and all of that. So, you know, more of a celebration because it happened. I'm glad it happened, and I'd be more sad if it never did happen. So, I'm happy that it happened, and I'm just happy it was a thing in my life. So. We'll just see where the journey takes us next for SG. If it ever does become a thing, who knows? But for right now, the end of it, and we'll see where it takes us next. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.